friends, and welcome to Turtle Queen Gaming, and back to Fading Hearts. I believe I'm decidedly on Reina's path, since I just decided to go out with her. So, I have unread mail. I helped you, Clear Sky Bank. Hi, Digger. Do you remember the guy from the... I read this. I also read that. Weird. Turn off that skip. Alright. I don't know. But I think I should get to work. I don't know if I have a deadline for everybody. Alright. So it's the same general thing. Yeah. Alright, well, I guess we'll focus on Clear Sky Bank. We'll improve some traffic. 10 less than 20. I don't know what this means, but I'm at 98 of 1,000 to help with... Oh my goodness. I'm not that stressed. Go outside. What happens if I go outside? Yeah, let's go to the park. Just chillax. I can read, relax, or go to the forest from here. There have been reports of shadowy monsters in the forest. It's probably a prank, but it could still be dangerous to go in there. Well, I didn't bring anything to read. I should have, right? Did I bring anything to read? It's not bright enough to read here. I need to purchase some kind of reading light. Oh, okay. Go somewhere else. Home? Okay, wow. I'm gonna read a book. Let's read Weightlifting for Idiots. Why not? I started reading about basic weight training. I learned how to select equipment. Looks like I need to buy some equipment before I can train. Cool. Good to know. Income. Oh, okay. They pay me apparently I work on it generally anyway, so they pay me. Cool. Haha, social media pays me more already, so if I increase theirs, maybe I get more money quickly? I don't know. I get paid every 2 weeks for my contracts. They pay better depending on how well my client company does. If I want to make more money, I can work for them using my computer. I have enough money to live on for now, so I only have to work if I want to spend more money. My paychecks get deposited directly into my bank account, which is set up to automatically pay the bills each month. Anything left over after that is mine to spend however I want. Nice! This guy is set up pretty good. Today, I'll be going on my first date with Reina. Even though we've spent so much time together before, I'm actually kind of nervous. I take a quick shower, get changed, and put on some deodorant. Alright, it's time to meet Reina in the park. I grab my keys, lock the door, and head out. The walk to the park is pleasant, the temperature is just right, and several fluffy white clouds dot the azure sky. The morning forecast has been warning about an approaching storm, but so far there's no sign of it. The weather's perfect for a date. When I arrive, the park is almost empty. I can see a few kids playing here and there. Ryu, hi! Hi, Reina. Reina's so happy right now. It looks like she might float away from sheer bliss. Let's walk by the river. She takes my hand and leads me to the walkway by the riverside. Her hand feels warm and silky soft. I can feel it trembling with excitement. Or is that mine? You know, I wanted to do this with you for such a long time. Really? For how long? She smiles at me. That's a secret. I'll never tell you. You're so adorable. Ah, why not? Reina only laughs. I think a little mystery is romantic. Really? And why is that? I don't know. Maybe it's because not knowing makes your heart beat faster. Her grip on my hand tightens. Say, Ryu, if you ever feel like I can't make it anymore, or if I ever feel like I can't make it anymore, can I lean on you for support? She looks at me pleadingly with her deep eyes. Will you promise me that? If I can't go on, will you help me get back on my feet no matter what? Of course! Of course, Rena. I'll always want to be here for you. Even if we weren't dating anymore, as a friend, I'd want to be there for you. You have such a pure, an honest smile. I don't ever want to see you stop smiling. Thank you, Ryu. I believe that even if something really awful happens, it still can lead to something good. Oh. Is this game seriously lagging? Weird. We're both orphans from the same disaster, but because of it, I think our hearts are connected, since we felt the same sadness. We already share a past together, and I hope we can share a future together, too. Rena's words are genuine ones from the bottom of her heart, and hearing them makes my heart swell with feelings for her. No matter what happens, I feel like I want to protect her forever. You probably already know, but this river is one of 3 tributaries of the Sakuragawa running through Trident City. Ooh. This particular branch has a legend about it, though. It's called the Umemi River because it has the power to change dreams into reality. If your heart is shining as brightly as the sun reflected on the Umemi River, then your dream will come true. At least, that's how the story goes. You really are a romantic person. Do you want to come here? Did you want to come here because of that? I don't really have to say it, do I? Though it's not like I really believe in superstitions. Rena grabs my arm and pulls me close. I'm so happy my dream came true, though. Oh. I smile back at her and wrap my other arm around her small body. The scent of her shampoo fills my nostrils. It's understated, but clear and sweet, just like Rena herself. Then why don't you thank the river for making your dream come true? Rena slowly releases my arm and takes a step back. I'm sorry, Ryu, but I just remembered something I have to go do, right now. But I really had a wonderful time with you today, so I'm so glad you came. I'm confused. Rena, is something the matter? You can tell me about it if you're having any kind of problem. I'm stunned by the fact she's cutting our date short all of a sudden. Whatever it is, it must be something serious. Oh, no. It's really not like that at all. And now she's panicking again. She gets worked up over such little things. It's alright, Rena. I believe you. Thank you, Ryu. Rena dashes off before I can even say she's welcome. I don't know what she needed to do so suddenly, but I'm sure she has a good reason for it. As I make my way home, I savor the feeling of the warmth of her body in my arms. Huh, I guess the forecast nailed it this time. It's storming pretty badly right now. The thunderstorm warning remains in effect for Trident City and surrounding areas until 2:45 a.m. Residents are strongly advised to remain indoors and keep the roads clear for first responders. A flash flood advisory remains in effect for the Sakuragawa. I'm so bad at this. Area! And is expected to be upgraded in a flash flood warning any minute. For details, we turn it over to Jim. Wow, the situation was worse than I expected. No wonder the weather report wouldn't stop talking about it. At least the weather was perfect earlier in the day while Rena and I had our first date. Being with her was incredible. I can't believe how happy I am now. I'm still a little concerned by the fact that she suddenly ran off, but I'm sure she'll tell me about it the next time I see her. Oh well, nothing says Sunday night like surfing the net playing video games. Until the power goes out, anyway. Ding dong. Oh. Doorbell. Someone is ringing the doorbell frantically. Who on earth would venture out in this miserable weather? I dash over the door and fling it open. Rena! What are you doing here? Ryu, it's terrible! Rena is on my doorstep, utterly drenched from head to toe, but the look on her face is such that I can't tell if the raindrops are tears coursing their way down her face. Rena, are you out of your mind? You're going to catch your death of cold. That's not important right now. It's Claire. Claire's boyfriend is... Claire's boyfriend? What? Was there an accident? If so, then Claire, she must be devastated right now. Rena, calm down. Tell me what happened. Claire's boyfriend, he... She stops to catch her breath, but it seems like she's getting more agitated rather than calmer. Claire's boyfriend, he's abusing her! Whoa, what? I freeze for a moment, wondering if this is some sort of mad joke. Certainly she can't mean amusing like actually hitting her. What are you talking about? Claire would never date a guy like that. She's not a pushover. You don't understand. She's different around you. When it's just other people, she's nowhere near as assertive. I can't believe this. Really now, aren't you worried that he might set his sights on the heart of gentle and innocent Claire? Ryu, you have to believe me. He was calling her all sorts of names, and he even shoved her. She just stood there crying, and I didn't do anything. I don't know what to say. I don't know if I can believe it. I know if I want to believe it. The pounding of the rain suddenly seems so distant in my ear, as if I'm in another world now. I tried to confront her about it, but she won't listen to me. She thinks I'm too naive. You have to help me. We have to save Claire from her boyfriend. I can't do this alone. Rena, are you positive that's what happened? How did you find out about it? I saw them. You saw them? Where? That's not important right now. Ryu, you have to promise me you'll do something. She won't listen to me, but I know you can do it. So please, forget about going out with me. Right now, you need to get Claire away from that awful guy. Do whatever it takes to save her. Oh my god. Even if that means getting her to go out with you instead. Today made me so happy. It was like a dream. But I can't be happy with you when Claire is in so much pain. So forget about being with me and save her. You used to like her, so I know it'll work out. I'll be fine. You don't have to worry. You're such a giving person. I'd better get back now before the storm gets any worse. Take care, Ryu. Before I can stop her, she slips out the door into the torrential downpour. Rena, wait! For all that bullshit, I'm going after her. I sprint after her, yelling her name at the top of my lungs, but she's already disappeared. That idiot, she never worries about herself. She's going to catch a cold for sure now. Rena, you need to come back and dry off and warm up. Rena! Rena! You idiots. You need to think about yourself sometimes. I search for her frantically in the pounding rain, but it finally dawns on me that it's hopeless. Ow. I return home, dejected, cold, and miserable. Rena, why did you run off like that? I peel off my soaking shirt and pants, towel off half-heartedly, and throw on the first dry clothes I lay hands on. Then I fall into bed exhausted. Could Claire really let herself be abused like that? And Rena, she's trying to be strong, but it looks like it's killing her. I stare up at the ceiling, wondering what I should do now, but I fall asleep without finding any answers. We'll save her from her boyfriend, but I'm not going out with her. Good morning, Trident City. Everyone ride out the storm okay? Today is Monday, March the 11th, and what a beautiful day Monday it is. It happens at more or less the same time every day, but still, I'm always surprised by the fact it's morning. Today feels especially surreal in light of the events last night. Was it a dream, or am I dreaming right now? Rena was convinced Claire's boyfriend is abusing her. I don't want to believe that, but if it's true, I want to hunt that guy down and punch him in the face. But I'm also worried about Rena. She broke up with me entirely for Claire's sake. How does she, expect me to just go and let things go like that? To forget about my feelings for her. Rena, you can't just throw away emotions like that. No matter how much you try to hide it, I know that you're in even more pain than I am. Well, first things first. Before I do anything else, I needed to corroborate what Rena told me. I get changed and hurry and head off to school. Maybe I should ask Claire what her boyfriend's like. Much to Claire's delight, I'm a little early today. Wow, Ryu, I didn't expect you this soon. You actually haven't been late for a while now. Did you hit your head or something? Very funny, Claire. How should I approach this? I can't even come out and say, Yo, Claire, does your boyfriend ever hit you? So, Claire, how have things been going lately? No better or worse than you last saw me. Why? She says this with her usual smile intact. There's nothing in her eyes to suggest that her boyfriend is hurting her. Where's Rena? She hasn't made it yet. Late as usual? Seems that way. I hope she didn't oversleep. Did you two hang out last night? No. Last night I was with my boyfriend. My heart twinges at those words. Then what Rena said might just be true. Did Rena call you last night? No. Did she call you? Yeah. She's really upset because of some rumor she heard about me and my boyfriend. Should I tell her Rena came over last night? I'ma say yes? Yes. I'm gonna tell her because it's more or less, hey, your friends are here for you, and I don't know. I don't know, she might get mad at the fact that we're, like, being nosy. But Rena's obviously really serious. I don't know. I'm gonna tell her. You know, Rena came to my place yesterday during that storm. She was frantic with worry about you. Last night? In that storm? That's how upset she was. She was crying and everything. I've never seen her so distraught before. That's really strange. What got her so shaken up? I was hoping you could tell me. Well, I guess it must be that rumor she heard. What kind of rumor? That my boyfriend is bad news. He is bad news, Claire. You have to break up with him. Listen, Rena. It's just a rumor you heard. There's no need to get so worked up about it. But I'm worried about you, Claire. You might get hurt. Shouldn't you at least tell us more about him? We're your close friends. Well, he's a year older than me. Rena doesn't seem satisfied with that. Honestly, I'm not either. But what should I do about it? Meditate. What? I'm side with Rena. I'm curious too. What's your boyfriend like, Claire? Why don't you introduce us sometime? We could all hang out together and have a good time. Yeah, see? If we're your best friends, we want to meet this boyfriend. I'm sorry, Ryu, but I don't need a permission slip from you to do whatever I want. Does your boyfriend not want to meet your friends? That's already a problem. If he's making you, like, leave out your friends from your relationship, that is a big sign. Claire, don't go! Claire stalks off without a backward glance. Oh no, we made her mad. Rena looks at me with pained eyes. But even so, we can't give up. We can't let Claire stay with that horrible guy. Right. I find myself agreeing with her even though I have no proof either way. It could just be a rumor. But rumors tend to have a kernel of truth in them somewhere. Rena and I head to school in silence. I don't know what happened to the music. It's just died. Alright, everyone. It's time to get started. Man, it's even harder to focus on the lecture now that I'm thinking about Claire's boyfriend. How have we never met him? Does he not go to this school? I wonder if talking to Sophia would help. After what she said yesterday, I'm willing to bet that she knew all about this from the beginning. The hours crawl by and it's finally lunchtime. Now to go find that nosy reporter. I leave the classroom and head out into the hall in search of Sophia. Now where is she? She said I'd be able to find her here. Looking for someone? I jump and turn to find Sophia behind me. Ah, just the person I need. Oh, are you ready to talk now? Yes. You want information, and I want information. Good, let's take a walk. She doesn't seem surprised that I changed my mind so quickly. I wonder how much she really knows about what's going on in this school. Well, she is a reporter. I trail behind her, trying to size her up as she leads me someplace more quiet. So then, tell me about your good friends Claire and Rena. Boy, she gets down to business quickly. I met Claire about a year after the Y2K disaster. She's really driven and focused, so she's in a lot of clubs. She's the one who introduced me to Rena. Rena is a millennial orphan and she's amazingly smart, but despite that, she's really disorganized and forgetful. That's it? What else am I supposed to say? It's not like they have some kind of secret past or anything. Would you say that they've been acting different lately? I shake my head, but then I remember Rena's visit last night. Well, last night during the storm, Rena came into my place in tears, telling me Claire's boyfriend was abusing her. So you didn't know about Claire's boyfriend then? So she did know about it before. What else is there that she isn't telling me? No, Claire never talks about him. It wasn't part of the agreement, but I'll make an exception this time. Consider it my duty as a reporter to expose misconduct. Claire's boyfriend is named Mark. He lives in the next town over and comes off as friendly, but has serious control issues. He was arrested once for assault, but the victim refused to press charges. Not that was the only incident, though, just the time the police got involved. Somehow, hearing it presented as cold hard facts makes it even worse. I had hoped to learn that there was nothing to what Rena said, but she was absolutely right. This guy is bad news. Claire, why would you go out with such a creep? Maybe because she wanted the attention. Why are you letting him hurt you? Ryu? Are you there? I try to focus, but it's also overwhelming. The more I try to think, the more my head swims. So it's true, but what can I do about it? Have you tried talking to her? She's way too pig-headed to listen to me. I bet the more I try to persuade her, the more she'll stick by him. I'll never be able to change her mind about anything, least of all something so touchy and personal as her relationship. But wait, Sophia said something about the Wings of Light, that they're good at breaking up relationships, even if the girl is as willful as Claire. And that one of them goes to our school now. Aha! So I just enlisted service to get them broken up. Whoops. If I could find him, maybe he'd agree to break up Claire and her boyfriend. The idea of striking a deal with one of those heartbreakers disgusts me, but I'd do worse for Claire's sake. It's just to break them up. It's not like you're... And you'd have to get it in the agreement that he's not allowed to go out with her afterwards, because that would be bad. Hey, I told you what I know, so tell me who the ex-member of the Wing of Lights is. The look on your face says you've got something in mind. It's none of your business. Will you hold up your end of the bargain or not? I don't renege? I don't know that word. My deals, Ryu. If you're looking for a member of the Wings of Light, you won't have to look far. The way she said it, there's definitely more meaning to it, but... Is it Alex? I bet it's Alex. What do you mean? Ah, it is Alex! Ah! That's awesome. Hey, we're going to the, cafe today, aren't we? Because no, it's Saturday. Okay, I knew there was something up with this. This is wrong. This is broken somehow. You're already well acquainted with him. Why don't you ask that otaku friend of yours to help with Claire? Wait, you mean Alex? Do you have any other otaku friends who moved here several months ago? He's a nerd obsessed with big-eyed girls shooting magic bullets. There's no way he'd be mixed up with anything like the Wings of Light. Fine, don't believe me then. But if you want to know more, you should ask him about it. Alright, your obliviousness is painful, so I'll give you another freebie. Rena dropped out of all of her extracurricular activities 3 months ago. What? Don't take it from me, though. Ask her about it yourself. Does she have I'm betting she has a job. And that's why she's so stressed. None of her information makes any sense. Alex the otaku used to be some kind of skirt chaser. Rena's weird behavior. If she actually has a lot of free time on her hands, why is she so busy lately? But Sophia has no reason to lie to me, and as a journalist, verifying her facts before reporting them is undoubtedly second nature to her. As crazy as all of this sounds, it's probably true. Still. Well, it's all pretty incredible, you know? It's no skin off my back if you don't believe me. But I have other things to do if we're finished here. I'm willing to exchange information again sometime if you stumble on anything else interesting. Take care, Ryu. By the way, though, you might want to think about making some changes to your social circle. Your life will turn out a lot more stable that way. With that offhanded remark hanging in the air, Sophia takes her leave. Who is she to pass judgment? There's nothing wrong with my friends. Apparently there's a lot wrong with our friends. Lunch break is almost over. I better hurry back to class if I want time to eat anything. I wolfed down my food and braced myself for the next lecture. Today we'll be starting the next chapter. Open your books and turn to page... It's no good. My mind quickly wanders to everything Sophia told me earlier. Alex, he can't seriously be one of those infamous Wings of Light, can he? He's never shown the slightest interest in anything but animated girls. Oh well, I'll be seeing him today anyway. There's no use speculating either way when I can just ask him. I pack up my books a few minutes in advance, so that the second bell rings I can dash out of the classroom. Zumba. I dumped my school bag at home and changed into casual clothing, then leave to meet Alex. Hey, Ryu, glad you could make it. Let's head over to the cosplay cafe. How did you con me into this again? Welcome back, Master. Whoa, Master? I've never been addressed that way in my life. It looks like I have a new master. It looks like I have a new master today. That is correct, Ryu. This is one of the maids working here. I'm very happy that you came to see me today, Master. And you, Master. May I take your orders? We'll both have today's special. I see. 2 daily specials coming right up. What's the special today? Whatever they have lying around that's about to go out of date, probably. Usually. I'm kidding, the food here is really good. In the meantime, just relax and relish in the atmosphere. I'm not sure I want to. You're not having any fun, Ryu. Why not? It's pretty weird to have a girl your age following around and calling you her master, you know. Well, that's why this is a themed cafe. Yeah, okay, it's pretty weird, but hey, at least she's cute, and the maids are the best. I glanced around cautiously, taking in the brightly colored posters and figures decorating the room. There sure is lots of anime stuff. I make a bland observation, trying not to stare at the other patrons. I wonder what attracts people to a place like this. Fandom? Do they sell any of it here? They do. There's plenty of manga you can buy if you're interested. And they do enough business to install that expensive widescreen TV? I nod at the massive plasma television set up on the far end of the cafe. It's currently showing brightly colored images of perky girls dancing to some high-energy song. Big screens are vital to a cafe like this. Whenever an anime special airs, they always turn it into an event. It's great to hang out with fellow fans and watch a drama unfolding on such a nice big TV. Sounds like fun, I guess? Of course anime events are fun, and the more people the better. One time I even went to a convention in Japan, and there were about 500,000 attendees. Wow, it is a large fan base. I didn't realize it was that popular. Yeah, the anime and doujin industries are pretty huge over there. I should think so. Here's your order, 2 strawberry sundaes. Please enjoy, Master. And you, Master. Thank you. Will you be coming again on Friday this week? You bet. I can't wait to see a childhood friend win for once. I don't know. The tsundere is pretty popular. It seems like she might win this time. What on earth are they talking about? Seeming oblivious to my confusion, the maid turns and hands me a card. Why don't you fill out this survey? You'll be entered to draw win a collector's edition of Storyteller's Eternal. Wow, that's a pretty sweet prize. There were only a few hundred of them ever produced, and they really pulled out all the stops for the bonuses. There's an actual copy of the Librum of the Gods, and even a working replica of Yuri's lute. That's really cool. Would you like to fill one out too? She hands Alex another card. Of course, the production values on that game are fantastic, and the character designs are as incredible as always. I especially loved her art for the Catgirl twins from Aliens vs. Felines. The attention to detail on their ears was... It's getting harder and harder to believe this guy could ever land a girlfriend, much less be some sort of legendary playboy. Shh. He's adorable. Who falls for a guy obsessing over things like the Catgirl twins from Aliens vs. Felines? Certainly not me. I wouldn't date a guy like that. No, yeah. Ryu's so, rude about this. Open your mind, Ryu. But I guess there's no harm in asking. I fill out the survey and scribble down my email address and other contact information, then hand the card to the maid. Thank you very much, Master. Alright, and here's mine too. Alex hands the card back to the maid as well. Thank you very much, Master. I hope you both enjoy your Sundays. Now that the maid is gone, this is probably a good time to confront Alex. Say, Alex, can I ask you a question? Sure thing. I heard that you're a player. He's gonna go for video game player. I bet money. There we go. Well, of course, fighting games are awesome. No, not that kind of player. I mean, you like picking up girls. Well, I have been playing a lot of dating sims lately. You need some advice on one? Shiori's roots on Sora no Shoujo. My god, I'm so bad at Japanese. Can be pretty tricky. No, I meant in real life, picking up real girls. Don't be silly, Ryu. The things that work in Galagas don't apply to real life. If you teased a tsundere, I bet she'd hate you. If you thought playing dating sims would help you get a girlfriend, you're sadly mistaken. Alex, listen to me. I heard you used to be a notorious pickup artist from the group called Wings of Light. I need to know if it's true. I need help. Ryu, Just listen. My friend Claire's boyfriend is abusing her. I have to make her break up with him. If you know anything about how to help her, please, you have to help me out. You're serious, aren't you? Ryu. I don't like real girls. They're too much trouble. Anime girls are much simpler and less demanding. Right. He's not denying it outright. If he wasn't one of them, wouldn't he just say so and laugh it off? He might have changed his mind about real girls. If he doesn't want to talk about it, or talk to me about it, I can't make him, but maybe I can still get him to help me in a more indirect way. So, if you were designing a dating sim, how would you make it more realistic? That's a good question. Well, first I'd add a special stat called personal strength. Hey, I have personal strength. This is awesome! Personal strength, what's that? It would represent things like your confidence and self-esteem. If your PS is low, then you won't have good conversations with your dates, or you might have fewer choices to improve your relationship. Okay, so I have to improve my, PS. Okay, but how do you gain or lose PS? If you want to improve your intelligence, then you study. If you want to improve your physical skill, then you work out. But what about PS? Well, resting would give you a slight boost, but that's a pretty inefficient way of increasing your personal strength. Mostly it would increase from successful social interactions. Hanging out with people a lot would be the best way to raise it. But saying the wrong things in a conversation would decrease your PS stat. But wouldn't that lead to a vicious cycle? If you had a low PS stat, then you wouldn't have very good choices to raise it, so you would never get it very high. True. That kind of thing would have to be balanced properly, but I think there are a few ways you could do that. Like, talking to other people who aren't romantic interests, for example. So, talking to your friends. Yeah, it's a little cliche, but you typically have at least one character whose role in the story is to give the player information. Talking to that person would help. Hi, Alex! You aren't the cliche information getter, are you? An informant. Well, I have one of those already, though I don't know how much I can trust her. No, I'm betting she's a romantic entrance too. But I suppose it would be game-breaking if you could just gain PS whenever you called up that character. I wonder how I could fix that. Okay, so having high PS would generally be a good idea. Yep, the PS stat would have a cap like other parameters, but the limit wouldn't go up so easily as HP or MP would. If there's magic, shouldn't there be some kind of recover PS ability? No way, that'd be too easy. But maybe a few PS points would completely recover all of your MP. Personal strength is really the key to everything then. You got it. It's a start, but what about the dating aspect? Okay, so how would you actually get a date with a girl? Well, normally you would focus all your time on a girl and eventually she'll start to like you, but there should probably be more to it than that, though. More? Like what? If all you have to do is spend time with her, then it's too easy, but you don't want to make it feel unnatural or too hard either. It's something the game developers are always struggling to find the right balance between. I don't think we can work out all the mechanics in one session over strawberry sundaes. Yeah, probably not. We chat a little more about dating sims and various anime series before we part ways. Oh man, this day has been a roller coaster. I'm already worn out, but I should probably check my mail before I go to sleep. One new message. Let's see what we've got here. You were looking for me? Aha! Yay! Alright! Well, Alex may just know him. It may not actually be Alex. Either way. Well, hi, the player. So, Ryu, I heard you were looking for me. What the? It's him! What? I once thought it was wrong to do these things. Hearing your story, I realized there are far worse evils out there. I've decided to lend you a hand, but in return you will promise not to tell anyone about this. Of course. Do we have an agreement? In that moment, I realized my once sleepy little world was beginning to rapidly spin out of control. Whoa!
me turn away, holding myself, wondering what it could have been. In the end, fading away, I feel the chill of loneliness. Please forget your memories with me. My heart just wants you to stay. But I know that I need to go. I know there's no other way. Please believe that I'll miss you so. Time forbids me to stay. You and I could be so much more. I know there's no other way.
Whoa! Okay, that was the trailer for the game. Oh my god, that was just the prologue. It took me almost 2 hours to get through the prologue. This game is gonna be awesome. I'm also thinking that this game is also going to be really intensive. Hours it is. I should do some work. Oh, wait. I should actually pick up some stuff. General items. I'm guessing that weightlifting might stress me out but increase my personal score. I'd almost guarantee it. How much money do I have? Not enough money for the weightlifting set. Alright, maybe in a couple of weeks. I'm going to get the bookmark light, just in case. I will receive it in 3 days. I don't know why I'd need a bigger backpack. Unless I'm going to be, adventuring in the woods. I don't have any more... Should I get books? Advanced Programming, Cardio Pro. A complete guide to databases. Ooh, okay, okay. Well, I guess I can worry about the weightlifting stuff. We'll go with a complete guide to databases. Optimize. Jeez. Afternoon. I guess I can rest. Well, that... yeah, so... okay, I don't know how much resting actually... but it at least gets rid of 40. Good to know. I'll work on increasing my stress and see how much resting... or how much I can push myself before I actually need to rest. Okay. Is it really Sunday? Why did he say Monday? Maybe that was maybe we were supposed to meet Saturday at the cafe. No? I am so confused as to what day it is. Like, days work weird. I'm just gonna ignore it. I don't even know. I go to bed and fall asleep. Why would sleep decrease my personal strength score? Oh, okay. Okay. Where's somewhere else? Oh, okay, I can talk to Alex. Hannah's bubble tea shop. Or the park. Well, Alex won't be there, but he'll be there on Friday. From what I saw, the maid's name was Tracy, and I assume if you're going on that path, you just hang out at the cafe for a while. Let's go to the bubble tea shop, see what's going on there. Okay, go somewhere else. I don't know. I don't know if I'm looking for anybody. Oh, well, Cosplay Cafe is. Welcome back, master. Oh, hang out here for $9, read for $9. So you like have to buy some shop. I don't need any manga right now. Maybe later. Yeah, sorry. I need to work on getting monies. Actually, this is working out rather well. I wonder how many days I have to complete this, because that's actually going really fast. I don't know. Call someone. I'm gonna call Rena. I see them all the time, so I only really call them to set up plans to hang out. We're gonna call Rena. Hello, Ryu? Hi, Rena. Wanna hang out sometime? I'd love to. Bubble tea sounds nice. Let's meet up tomorrow. Cool! That worked out well. Okay. I really like that you can, like, call someone, go shopping online, read a book, and basically, I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure reading passes time, but, like, certain things don't actually waste all of the afternoon, like most of the games, where you're just like, I look at my computer screen, oh, look at that, it's nighttime already, I've lost all of my day and cannot do anything else. Ah, you're looking for me. Okay, so I don't need... Did I contact him? Can I reply to the email? I don't understand. Oh well. I should probably rest actually. Work on my PS stat. Jeez. One step forward, 2 steps back. I arrived at the bubble tea shop on time, but Reina's nowhere to be seen. I guess she's running a little late as usual. It's been nearly 20 minutes now. Where could she be? Ryu! Reina scurries up to me in a panic. Oh no! I'm so sorry, Ryu. Something came up and I had to take care of it. It's fine! You're alright. It was only 20 minutes. It's okay, Reina. I only just got here myself. Phew, that's a relief. Things have been so busy for me lately. We order a bubble tea and find a booth for ourselves. I feel a little guilty spending time with you like this. I mean... Claire's not here. Can't we just relax for once and not worry about Claire all the time? We have our own lives too. Okay, I understand. An attendant at the counter interrupts to announce that our drinks are ready. I head over and pick them up and return to the table. Reina gulps hers down adorably with an almost childish enthusiasm. I conceal a smile and sip mine slowly, chewing enjoyably on one of the tapioca balls. So delicious. You can say that again. By the way, Ryu, I'm a bit worried about you. Are you sure you're not becoming an otaku? I nearly spit my drink at the sudden outlandish question. Huh? I was just wondering, after all, it seems like you're really interested in otaku things these days. I burst out in peals of laughter. You worry too much. It's not like I'm becoming a different person or anything. Rina regards me with curious eyes as she contemplates my reply. At the same time, what's wrong if I'm interested in anime and whatnot? I have a feeling she still thinks of otakus as mysterious alien life forms. If someone likes movies or books, it doesn't make them weird, right? It's not too different if you like anime or manga. I suppose not. That's so brave of you. You aren't afraid if people will think you're childish for liking cartoons. Very serious cartoons. We chat for a while, enjoying our tea and each other's company. After we run out of topics and tea, we part ways. Whoa! That works! Well, that was nice. That worked out well, actually. Approaching girls. Let's begin, shall we? Once you make eye contact with a girl, smile and wait for her signal. If she smiles back at you, you should approach her. If she looks away, wait for another opportunity. Oh, I'm supposed to break her up with her boyfriend. Well, Pip. I was hoping I'd just be like, hey, I'll give you like $50 to go break them up. If she looks away, wait for another opportunity. Keep this in mind. The player. Well, that's generally, yeah. That sounds about right. Oh, well, I suppose I'll call Claire. Hey, hello, Ryu. Hi, Claire. Want to hang out sometime? Sure thing. Why don't we go to Handel's Bubble Tea Shop? Let's meet up tomorrow. And there we go. I'm almost halfway there. This is nice. Okay, so it seems to go down by 2s each time. That's not too bad. I arrived at Hannah's Bubble Tea Shop for a few minutes early, beating the ever punctual Claire for once. I don't really mind having to wait, as it gives me some time to think. How can I separate her from that no-good loser of a boyfriend she has? I feel almost as if I'm tricking her, though, luring her here on pretense that I just want to hang out. Well, it's probably good that you probably just want to hang out right now. It's gonna take a while. Well, look at you. You're on time for once. I'm not always late, you know. I suppose. So, have you ordered yet? Not yet. I was waiting for you. Cool. What do you want? I'm going to branch out. I'm going to have mango with green apple jelly. Good choice. It's important to try new things sometimes. We order our drinks and find a table. Say, Ryu. What did you do for fun as a little kid? I blink. That was certainly a weird question to ask out of nowhere. Well, I scratched my head. I can't really remember, but I think I read a lot. Maybe? Don't tell me you forgot a simple thing like that. What kind of guy can't remember his childhood? I probably have a funny expression on my face because she burst out laughing. Don't think too hard about it. I'm just messing with you. Someday I'm gonna find another pastime for this girl. And now she's winding up for her next attack. Great. You can see it. See it on that face. So, when are you planning to ask Rena out? She really does like you, you know. I know that full well because we briefly dated for like a day. And truth be told, I've started to feel the same way about her. Not that I can let any of that show in front of Claire, though. She'll be at least 3 times worse than she already is if she finds out she succeeded. Yeah, I know. Then what's there to think about? Just ask her out already. I can't do that, Claire. Why not? If you don't like her now, you will if you start taking her out on dates. I don't think it works that way. Besides, I might end up hurting Rena even more if I did that. I treasure my friendship with her, and I don't want to lose her over something like that. Aw, that's so sweet! Just look how much you care about her. That's positive proof you really should be going out with her. You're such a dork. I really should be going out with her, yes, but until Claire's troubles with her boyfriend are resolved, it's just not in the cards. She absolutely will refuse to date me for your sake because you're dating a douchebag. You should feel bad about this. There's something decidedly ironic about Claire trying to bully me into dating Rena when right now she's the only obstacle preventing that from happening. Still, this isn't what I came here to discuss. I need to find a way to peacefully settle this for now and change the subject. Thanks, Claire. It's good of you to be worried about the happiness of your friends. I smile at her, trying my hardest to avoid letting my real feelings show. But you know, I worry about you too. Me? What could you possibly be worried about me? This isn't going to be easy, but now's my chance. Ooh, this is gonna be really tough. I don't know. I can't... I'm right. If I just tell her directly, then she'll just be like, well, fuck you, and run back to him. I worry about the rumors. I could say that. I could be like, I'm worried about you in general. This is a touchy subject, so I need to ease into it as carefully as I can. Listen, Claire, Rena has been worried about you lately. Is there anything bothering you? You know, we're both here for you if you need anything. Well, you know Rena, she's such a worrywart, and she always thinks of other people first. She could drop dead while helping people out before ever having the faintest idea that anything was wrong with her. That's true, she really is too kind-hearted for her own good. Just like a certain someone I can think of. I don't know about that. It's true. That's why you two should get together. You're both so selfless you'll look after each other, and it'll all balance out. Maybe that makes sense on paper, but you know relationships are way more complicated than that. I've let her distract me with Rena for way too long. I need to steer the conversation back to Claire herself. You're right that Rena is always thinking of others, though. That's why she's been really worried about you lately. But why? I think it's that rumor about your boyfriend. Rumor? What kind of rumor? Wait, we discussed this. There's no easy way to say this, but there's a rumor that he's abusing you. We're both really worried about you. Frankly, Rena was terrified when she heard about it. She really is such a worrywart, huh? I'll talk to her about it later, so you don't need to worry about her. Rena's feelings aren't what I'm worried about, Claire. Still, Claire, if something were to happen, you would tell me, right? What, are you planning to be riding to my rescue like some prince on a white horse? That mental image is pretty funny, so I can't help but laugh out loud. No, it's nothing like that. It's just that we're friends, and friends can rely on each other. I know you're a really strong girl, Claire. I appreciate how you push me to do things for myself. What? Was that really so shocking? Yes, it was, actually. But never mind that. We're sitting here running our mouths while perfectly good bubble tea goes to waste. Come on, you better drink up. I want to protest, but I have a feeling that pursuing the subject of her boyfriend any further would only alienate her. Maybe if I'm patient, she'll open up to me about the real situation when she's ready. I have faith in her. Yeah, because I didn't want to push her. That worked. It is now evening. I received a package! The complete guide to databases. And a bookmark light. Alright. This one. I start reading a book about databasing. I learned something new about databases. I don't think I have any real information, so I'm just gonna go home? Question mark? Work on my databases. Yeah, that worked out well. Let's see. Advanced programming, business success. I better save my money, actually. Oh, I have unread mail. I better read that first. I'm flooded with work. I'm working on it! So you're the only person I've been working on! I really need your help, now. I'm managing to keep things under control except for the database. Oh, I'm working on it. Literally working on it right now. I can't handle that one by myself. Thanks for your help, Ryan. You're lucky. I literally, that was the first thing I was starting at. Woo! That worked out well. I'm also stressed. Why do you always bring that sword with you? You know there are far mightier weapons at your disposal. I suppose that's true. No one actually uses a sword for fighting these days, I answer. I am seated at a small table with an elegantly carved game board before me. The middle-aged man sits across from me as my opponent, but I can't make out his face. No one? Well, magic is more useful after all. I heard they don't even use swords in the outer world anymore. I suppose you're right, Your Highness, but I was speaking metaphorically. I don't understand metaphorically. My apologies, Your Highness. I meant that sometimes words are more effective than violence. Of course, I think talking is better. It stops fighting. Whenever I say stop fighting, the people who are fighting stop fighting. That is because you are a prince, Your Highness. They stop fighting because it is an order influenced by your position alone. You must learn to use words that can end fighting that works, even if you were born a peasant instead. I like this guy. Other people call you a peasant, but even those strong knights always listen to you. Can you teach me how to do that? That is why we are playing this game, Your Highness. Now, I will build in that spot. He puts a building on a tile that would have put me in the lead. No, you can't build in that spot. I need it. You don't even get any points from building there. Ah, but that's exactly why I am building there. I'm preventing you from getting those points. But that's mean. That's called strategy, Your Highness. Everyone expects everyone else to act in their own best interests. That is what makes life so dreadfully complicated. I don't like it. For now, it is merely a game, an exercise of your mind, but someday you will be forced to play this game in reality. It is my job to prepare you for when that time comes. Fine, then I'll play like that too. Take this. Ah, but if you merely aim to obstruct me, you will never earn enough points to win the game. Whoa! Oh, it increased my max PS. That's kind of interesting. My dream stirred something inside of me. I got $100. Wait a minute. Oh, I guess I have to completely fill the bar. Alright. I suppose I can finish out this day. Yeah. Should I get more stuff? I only have $150. I actually want the weightlifting set, but I'm not sure if I need it. I should, probably. If I'm going to try to break up, with an abusive boyfriend, I should probably get stronger so I can kick his ass. That sounds about right. But, yeah, I guess I'll just focus on, work. 'Cause I'm not going to get enough money to buy the weightlifting set anyway. No! Lies! All lies. I'm gonna get the books that are gonna help me, increase my work. There we go. Whoops. Nothing. And then I don't have any unread email. Whoops. I said I don't have any unread email. I suppose I'll work on the database until the other two arrive. 'Cause that's working out quite efficiently. Alright. I am stressed though, I should probably take a rest. And... alright! That's gonna be it for this episode. I missed out on the Cosplay Cafe on Friday. Maybe next Friday. Anywho. I am going to cut it here. We'll keep going. This game is probably going to be a lot longer than I expected. I mean, it took we just barely got through the prologue of the game. Oh, it's gonna be so good though. I like how they're trying to make it more, quote, realistic. I assume that Alex is modeled after the game designer. That kind of is what it feels like, which is awesome. Alright, until next time, peace out y'all.